Hello everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. It's been making rounds in the news since yesterday up until today why the general overseers of the big churches in Nigeria did not attend late Prophet TB Joshua's funeral. Now we have Daddy Freeze. There's even a video which I'm going to be leaving behind so you can watch and hear directly from him. He had a lot to say, and the leader of the Free Sheeple movement, that's Daddy Freeze, that's his nickname, has expressed his disappointment in the general overseers of Nigerian churches for not attending the funeral of the founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, that's late Prophet TB Joshua. The deceased clergyman who died on June 5th, 2021 and was buried on Friday, July 9th, 2021. The only notable clergyman who attended his funeral was the chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, Lagos State Chapter, that's Right Reverend S.T.V. Adebite. In a video shared online, which, like I said, I'll be leaving that video behind, that the Freeze expressed his displeasure at the older generations of pastors who did not identify with the deceased prophet TB Joshua even unto death. He also mentioned that no matter what may have transpired between them when TB Joshua was alive, they should have had a forgiving heart and attended his funeral. Even there was a video I had posted before this where one of the prophets, that's Prophet Giwa, had also come out to make comments regarding the absence of most of the general overseer who did not attend the funeral of late Prophet TB Joshua. That is what is actually making the news right now. So they're wondering why virtually all of them did not attend. Only the CAN president that actually attended. And you know why it's so obvious? Because these are prominent pastors in Nigeria, and they are known not just in Nigeria, in some parts of the world too. And coming to see that a fellow pastor like them, who is also a big pastor prominent in Nigeria, passed away and none of them were in attendance, that is why it has raised a lot of eyebrow. People are wondering what is happening or what is really going on. Was there something that was going on between them and Prophet TB Joshua that nobody knew about? So this is something that people are not keeping quiet over. A lot of people are trying to seek for answers. A lot of people have their own comments to make about the absence of this general overseers from the churches in Nigeria. These were the words from Daddy Freeze. He said this: Prophet TB Joshua has been laid to rest. May his soul rest in peace. I worry with the turnout of Christians to this man's funeral. I worry if we truly are Christians. Every church should have sent a delegation. I must say I am disappointed whether you like to admit it or not. I am disappointed. He wondered how someone can die and Christians cannot extend their condolence or commiserate with their families. He pointed out that when some persons die, the same TB Joshua in his lifetime did farewell for them and also commiserated with their families. I am disappointed in you all. You have not shown a legacy of love. None of you. I tried to monitor. None of you could wear your clothes and fly your private jets and attend the funeral. If you ask me and you expect me to be honest, I am entirely disappointed in all the big daddies that we have. You people are our daddies. If you behave like this, how are we the children going to behave? If we are fighting, It should be during when someone dies. You people have turned God's men. He offended you, so you don't know what you have done, especially our daddies. He continued to speak, addressing those who may attack him for not attending the funeral. Freez said, I am not old enough to attend TB Joshua's funeral. TB Joshua is my father's mate. Let us tell ourselves the truth. If the family had invited me, of course, I would have attended, but they do not know me. I am not on their level. The senior me. Maybe if I had attended his church when he was alive or gone to visit him once, it is different. Whether you like to admit it or not, I am disappointed. At least, Free Nation gave online condolence. Did we not even dedicate a whole service to him? Whether we agree with him 100% or we did not, Baba has moved on, he said. So I'm leaving the video behind so you all can also hear directly from him. And this is what he had to say, expressing his disappointment and pain over the fact that most of the general overseers of the big churches in Nigeria did not attend. And not just that, but to make matters worse, that he didn't even send any condolences to his family or to his church as a whole, which is not what anybody would even smile about. I said something in my previous video. If they are upset for one reason or the other over the late Prophet TB Joshua, or if they never got along, at least for the fact that this person is late, is gone and is gone, the person is not coming back to life, that would have even given them room for them to condole with his family, even if they can't attend, but they should show some sort of sympathy to his family. But that never happened, and that is the reason why Daddy Freeze and some other people are backlashing or making comments regarding the absence of the general overseers of most of the big churches in Nigeria. And I left a word behind. Reasons why they didn't attend is best known to them. We all can draw conclusions. Most times once you don't hear from people directly, we shouldn't draw conclusions about reasons. Whatever it is, something that has to do with death, the truth is that if someone has passed away, condole with their family, especially when you know these people. It's different if you don't have any contact with them, you don't know them at all. It's a different thing. But not when you know them, you all are fellow pastors, you all are big men of God, well known. Even a condolence to his family or to his church would have gone a long way. There are times when people should put aside differences. In situations like death, marriage, when someone just gets married, when someone just gives birth, these are situations where you put your differences aside and either congratulate or sympathize with the families. You don't bear grudge even until death. No one is expected to do that as a human being. Some people do that, they don't care. Even if the person has died, they don't condole with the person's family, despite the fact that they knew the people very well and the people actually knew them. It was so obvious that the general overseers in Nigeria never attended his funeral. And that is why people are not keeping quiet about it. People are trying to seek for answers. At the same time, they are backlashing the prophets or the pastors that never attended. And Pastor Giwa said this: if only Prophet TB Joshua had lived the life the general overseer lived, or other pastors in Nigeria had lived, then they would have attended his funeral. Or if he was in their league, then they would have attended his funeral. That because he didn't live his life the way they lived, or he didn't join their league, and that is why they did not attend his funeral. He cited some examples like having to buy private jets, build schools around, and all of that, live a flamboyant life that Prophet TB Joshua didn't live a life like that, which is true, everybody knew. And he said if only Prophet TB Joshua had lived the kind of life they live, or have those property, acquire all those things that they have, that probably they would have attended. But like I said, we can't conclude as to reasons why they didn't attend his funeral until they say something about it, which we don't know if they will. But if they decide to make comments, since everybody is talking about them not attending, some of them may decide to say something, or they may decide to be quiet. But until we hear from them before we can know what are the reasons why they didn't attend Prophet TB Joshua's funeral. But come to think of it, whether they attend or they don't attend, his funeral has taken place and it held very well. Lots of prominent people all around the world came, and it's not whether they come or not, the funeral would not hold. No, the funeral was well organized. For those of us that have actually seen it, you would know that it was a funeral that they actually took their time to put everything in place. Look at it critically. Lots of people around the world were in attendance. Lots of prominent people, politicians, governors' aides, they were all present. And that is why I said whether the general overseers attended or they didn't attend, the funeral still took place and it went on very fine. Once again, may the soul of Prophet TB Joshua rest in peace, and may God console his wife, his kids, his entire family, friends, well-wishers, his congregation, and every other person that knew him. May God console them all. It's not easy. Even while they were laying him to rest, people were still in shock. You could see crowd. He pulled lots of crowd. You can see that Prophet TB Joshua's presence meant a lot to so many people around the world. It is very good that he left a legacy behind. A very good legacy that people will never forget. You know, there's one thing about human beings. This stretching arms to assist people, even if you're not the one he's assisting, people will still be happy knowing that this man saved a lot of lives. He helped a lot of people, as many as he could. He was never tired of doing that, even to the last minute. And that is why people would not forget someone like this. Friends, what do you have to say regarding what Daddy Freez is saying? I'll leave the video behind so you can watch. When you're done watching the video, please, if you have anything to say, any comment, please put that down. Your comments are always very important and appreciated too. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.
Prophet TB Joshua has been laid to rest. May his soul rest in peace. I worry with the turnout of Christians to this man's funeral. I worry. If we truly are Christians, every church should have sent a delegation. Somebody will say, yes, Daddy Freez, you too are a Daddy Gio. Why didn't you? My enemies always have a way of calling me what they want to call me in mockery. Daddy Freez, you too are a Daddy Gio now. Why didn't you go for TB Joshua's funeral? Why didn't you go? Why did I not attend? You see, you need to understand that there are people in my set. I no be TB Joshua na baba. TB Joshua na my papa set, no be my set. Unless I was formally invited to such a thing. Do you understand? What I can do is send condolence. But I must say, I am disappointed. Whether you like to admit it or not, I am disappointed. Okay, those that at least we Free Nation gave online condolence. Did we not share our online condolence? Did we not even dedicate a whole service to him? Whether we agreed with him 100% or we did not, Baba has moved on. We are all of you, all your Jews, all of them, plus the one that says is close to Christ and the one that is not, all of them are going to leave this earth. You can't leave this earth alive. So start thinking. You see, it might look like you have people by jugular. It might look like people are buying into your what is it called, your ideology and all that. One day you go meet your maker. How you go beef person so you know fit send card, you know fit put out for your social media. Meanwhile, when some people passed away from other camps, TB Joshua did farewell. TB Joshua did, what's that thing called? Wait till they call him condolence. I am disappointed in you all. You have not shown a legacy of love. You have not shown a legacy of none of you. I tried to monitor, so none of una fit wear una cloth, fly una private jet, go attend in funeral, you don't go. Let me tell you something. Christ did not agree with the Pharisees. It did not mean he didn't heal their children. It did not mean he didn't eat with them. Even the ones that he ate with and their mind was not pure to them, he still ate with them. Get here. If you ask me and you expect me to be honest, I am entirely, in all of my entirety, disappointed in all the big daddies that we have. You people are our daddies. If you people behave like this, how are us children going to behave? Tabanja biti kakuko. If we are fighting, no be on to say person me. Una don't turn gods of men. No. He offend you so. It pain many. You see, let me tell you, you don't know what you've done. You do, especially our daddies. I'm not talking of the younger generation of pastors or pastors below 50, or pastors 50 and below 55. I'm talking about the echelon. I'll be waiting at the column. Our agbalagba. Say you know they in a group no mean anything. You know mean. So chief imam, that means say chief imam anything happen to an on the only day or yo. Nah, I'm not with you on this one. And you see what you've done is you've let people see the insides of your hearts. That many of you are not Christians. You're just politicians. You're just doing this. It's sad. And you see, you have left a very bad legacy behind. The next generation is looking at you and is disappointed. Let me tell you, you just think people don't like TB Joshua. People like TB Joshua. People like TB Joshua. Someone said that, Freez, did you attend? I never big rich to attend TB Joshua funeral. I never big rich. And no big rich. TB Joshua and my papa mate. Make we tell ourselves truth. If the family had invited me, of course I would have attended. But they don't know me. I don't date their level. In the Mujin or sorry, how did they take talk? They senior me. If I had attended his church while he was alive once or gone to visit him once, it is different. He was 57. Okay, if TB Joshua was 57, me, I'm 45. Or I was 45 this year. So now 12 years, Baba take senior me. Baba senior me well. He senior me well. And not be just senior for age. TB Joshua had one of the biggest worldwide congregations. Free Nation just the learn walk. God just give us mileage. God give us mileage. no mean say we no know say we no know. They say Agbaje ba wọ nika ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ bàbá ẹni tó ń ṣe. Because Agbaje wear nika no mean say be your papa mate. And whether we are attended or not, we gave our condolence. We have not seen their own, no. We have not seen their own, no. Everybody go pass away one day, oh. Una go pass, una pikin go pass, oh.